Hey guys, it's Freezer here with A-Spec Airsoft, and today I'll be bringing you a review of the JG Hybrid AK-47. This is a review that a lot of you have been waiting for, so I'm not going to waste time talking. This gun costs you $200 off of acepecairsoft.com, and there's a link in the description. So let's open the box up. So here's what it should look like once you take off the box top. You'll have your A-Spec Airsoft warranty. It lasts 30 days. You can call the number on the sheet if you have any questions. A-Spec Airsoft Chrono and Inspection Sheet. This particular gun was chronoed at 440 to 450 FPS with .20 gram BBs and was tested and inspected by Adam. A standard JG AK-47 manual. This is the manual that they shove in all of their AK-47 guns. It's very simplistic, just tells you very simple things. How to load your gun, how to unjam it, and not to shoot puppies. So here's what you're going to look like after you take off the styrofoam and the paperwork. It's in the very nice JG packaging that they've been using as of late, so it will be very safe. Inside the box there is a bag of 200.2 BBs, but you should always use TSD. A 1500 milliamp 8.4 volt NiCad battery, a crappy trickle charger. We recommend that you don't use this and that you buy a smart charger off of acepecairsoft.com for $35. A magazine winding tool, the stock of the gun, which has the wires inside, as well as 2 heat shrink wraps for your wires and the screws to connect your stock to the body of the gun. A 600 round high capacity JG waffle magazine, and your JG Hybrid AK-47. Now let's talk a little bit about the history behind the AK-47. The JG AK-47 Hybrid is actually not a real gun, but it is based off of the Kalashnikov AK-47, which is an assault rifle that was designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov in 1947 and was inducted into service with the Soviet military in 1947. It fires a 7.62 by 39mm round that is known for its great penetration power and hydrostatic damage capability. Although this is not a real weapon, it is based off of the real AK-47 and shares some of its characteristics, including the basic body, the magazine, the barrel cover. The rails on the bottom can be used to... Now that we're done with that, let's talk about the features on the JG Hybrid AK-47. It has rails here, 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 and here. 2 rail guards, a very nice ergonomically designed pistol grip, which works equally well for right and left-handed rail, and we all know if you're holding on to the bottom rails in the middle of a battle, it can kind of leave some pretty painful imprints on your hand. But if you would like to remove this, you can simply just grab it and pull the whole thing off, and it comes off very easily. The gun has a completely metal fire selector switch. They're safe, fully automatic, and semi-automatic. And you can see the Russian characters for semi-automatic and fully automatic are inscribed in the gun. The bolt on this gun is full metal, so it's very nice, makes a very nice sound, but it really serves no purpose except to expose the hop-up unit, which is located right there. So here are the iron sights on the AK-47 Hybrid from JG. You can see they're very similar to M16 sights, but the front sight is reminiscent of an M14's front sight. You can see they line up very well, and this is also flip up right there, so you can do the pinhole or the open sights, and they can be adjusted via the knob right here. There is only one obvious sling mount on this gun, which is right here. It is not 1-point worthy, but it is definitely 3-point worthy. There are things on the front of the gun that can be used as sling mounts, and they are right there. A 14mm counterclockwise threaded flash hider, but it is glued on. The stock of this gun has a very nice rubberized finish right here, which aids in grip on the cheek when you're looking down the very nice iron sights. Now for the metal and plastic components of the JG Hybrid AK-47. There are only a few things on this gun that are not metal. They are the stock, the ergonomic pistol grip, the magazine, the rail guards, and the flash hider. The rubber component on the bottom is rubber, but it's not metal. Everything else on the gun is made of metal. This includes the sights, the trigger, the mag release, the trigger guard, the upper and lower receivers, the rail system, the front and rear sights, the fake gas tube on the top, and just about everything else. And now we're with Delta 1 for the internal reports.
Thank you, Freezer. Now for the internal reports. Now, the JG Hybrid Custom AK, you don't have to worry about the gearbox being some special type or special hop-up unit or special air nozzle, because it's essentially a version 3 gearbox just out of a regular standard AK. Now, it's just a short type motor and a version 3 with a polycarb piston head with an M130 spring, all steel gears, which have been reinforced to handle the M130 spring, and a polycarb cylinder head and polycarb tappet plate and air nozzle. It is very, very consistent for being a Chinese clone. It is very consistent. It also has a 455mm inner barrel, so you're going to have the nice accuracy of a marksman weapon, and you can just about mount everything you want onto it. And now for my opinion on the JG Hybrid Custom AK. So what we have here is my take on this AK, and what I'm going to demonstrate for y'all today is the AK mag compatibility test. And we're going to start with the one it comes with, which is very nice. It'll do the job. It fits in just fine, no wobble at all. So we're going to put that off to the side. We're going to get our decorative, sanded down, somewhat chrome magazine, and just see if it fits right in, which it does. Well, there we go. It does wobble a little bit, but that's because it is a little bit thinner because the paint was sanded off of it, so it won't be as such as a tight fit. But with paint on it, it should be a little more of a tight fit. Very minor wobble, nothing to worry about. Now for the 74 mag. I honestly think that it looks quite nice with the 74 mag on it, as seen here. Looks very nice. Gives it a unique look, so you don't have to worry about anyone on the field kind of copying you unless someone else has this gun. So, for my take, also continuing, one of the things that stuck out on this gun was the sights. I personally like the sights over pretty much everything I've used, from support guns such as the SAW, which are very, very favorited sights from my G3, to pretty much AK sights. It's a mixture of M14 and an M16 sight, and y'all are probably thinking, well, that's the same. Well, the front characters on the side are bent off in each direction. For some reason, that, to my eyes, just registers quicker and is a lot easier for me to see in battle. Now, upgradability by externals, if it's not enough as an M4 yet, and you want it to look more like an M4, you can get M4 stock converters for this and put on your crane stock and have it wired to the back and have your large battery capacity, or you can just have a standard M4 stock and have the battery housed in the top, which is also removable by this screw as seen here. You remove that screw to take off the top cover to this AK and house the battery in there and rewire it to there if you're going to use an M4 stock. Even I was impressed by JG when they released this. Honestly, the pictures you see on this gun are very deceiving. It looks a lot nicer in person. Do not let it deceive you by its looks, but it is very, very, very nice. I really like it. So, price of $200, very good, and a highly upgradable, and very many possibilities. There's over 8 bajillion things you can do to this, due to the fact that you have so many rails. So, guys, this has been the Delta 1 take on this. Tell us what you think, if I should continue to do this. Put a comment below and let us know. Also, what is your favorite support weapon? Let us know. Back to you, Freezer.
Thank you, Delta 1, for the internal reports. And now for the final conclusion. I personally love this gun. I am thinking of actually buying one for myself. It is incredibly nice. It shoots hard. It has a very long barrel, so it'll definitely be accurate. The rail systems provide almost infinite capabilities for customization. This is essentially an S system for AKs. The rail system and the top rails allow for scopes and grenade launchers and sights, more iron sights, lasers, flashlights, grenade launchers again, all sorts of really nice stuff. The magazine has a high capacity, so you won't be running out of ammunition. You can get 9.6 volts to fit in the stock. The gun is $200 off of acepecairsoft.com. There is a link in the description, which is over there, or down there. And you can buy it there. It is a very nice gun. You should definitely look into getting it. So, this has been the review of the JG Hybrid AK-47. Thanks for watching.